I have cookies in the oven again. Is this going to keep happening? Probably. Okay, since I only have a few minutes until my chocolate chip pecan cookies need to come out of the oven, I know I could just do editing magic and be okay and ramble on and on and on and on, but I don't want to do that. This week on the 5 Awesome Geeks, we've been discussing our favorite sci-fi things, and as it was being discussed on Facebook, I was worried because I'm not a huge sci-fi fan. I'm like the least sci-fi acquainted person on this channel. But that's just because I don't really like a lot of it personally. Britt said that she would be interested to hear why I didn't like it, but apart from just saying it's just not for me, I really don't have a reason. But that's okay, because as I was thinking about it, I was like, well, I could talk about the extraterrestrial Pokemon. However, I went onto YouTube yesterday, as of the time that I'm recording this, and I realized that there is something sci-fi related that I am absolutely in love with, and that is, of course, the anime Steins. I honestly have no idea what took me so long to watch this. I think it was because when I got it at Youmacon in 2014, and I got it because Dylan was ranting and raving about how awesome it was. I was like, okay, fine, I'll get it. And I got it. I watched, I think, up to episode 7, was incredibly confused, didn't touch it for a long time, and then finally finished it, like, last summer, and oh my god! I love it. I love it. And the movie is coming out soon, which makes me super excited. For those of you who don't know what Steins is about, I'm not going to explain the plot whatsoever, but I will say this. It is about the psychological effects of time travel. And it was awesome. Granted, it's okay to be completely confused and not understand anything that's going on until episode 12. After episode 12, everything is basically explained to you. Your heart is ripped out of your chest every single episode from there on out. I love it. I love it so much. I'm so sorry that it took me so long to watch this show, Dylan, but I love it so much. It's just so good. The characters are all real and lovely and beautiful and flawed. The animation was both gorgeous and very unique in the color palette that was used and just the style that was used. It honestly made the show that much better. I'm an animation geek, as if that wasn't obvious, but the style of animation for the show was insane. I had never really seen a show with that animation style before, and I hope to see more styles of animation like that. I'm really excited to see the improvements that were made between the original release of Steins and now as far as the movie is concerned. It looks nearly identical, but that doesn't mean that a 2-minute trailer is going, no, it was like 1.5 minutes actually, that is going to essentially explain or showcase the animation improvement of a show or a series or a movie in this case. But Steins blew me away. It took me completely by surprise. I love it. My bangs are not behaving. I love it when shows do that. I knew Steins was going to just be crazy, and not getting what was going on for the first 7 episodes really threw me off. But when I finished episode 12, I just had to keep watching, and I was savoring it. I was watching maybe 1 or 2 episodes at a time, and I loved it. Everything about it is just an absolute masterpiece in my opinion. And the romance, I'm not going to say who it's between, but the romance that's in that show is one of the best romances I've seen in any animated media ever. Just, I know I've said love a million times in this video, but I don't care. I love Steins. I cannot wait for the movie. I cannot wait to talk about the movie with Dylan. I know he's excited about the movie too. And, oh man, Steins is just, it's a rare anime that just takes you completely by surprise. You're not able to predict anything that's going to happen. And while that's scary, it's also pretty awesome. I have to say, it's also pretty awesome. I haven't come across an anime like Steins Gate since then, and honestly, I kind of hope I don't, because that'll just make Steins Gate all the more unique for me. But anyway, Kay, we will see you on Monday.